probably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field.
Yeah, what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. First down.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Looking middle, and he's got Downs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He gets this one complete to Pittman.
It's a gain of 6. And the Colts first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. To the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders, nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Raiders offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 45.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, Smith out of the backfield. It's Ashton Jeanty. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Third and 1.
Third and a yard. Working out of the gun, Smith got a man. It's Lockett. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Come on, we need these 3 points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lockett headed in motion. On 1st down is Smith. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Vegas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He gets it to go. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
And they'll let Gotcha run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. That's caught is the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
47-yard line.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A 2nd big one in a row, and another 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Genty, the Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he will do it himself. He's in. Geno Smith, touchdown Raiders. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
In motion is Warren. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. 18 on the gain again. And another 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Catch made. That's Pittman.
Rivers pass. Complete to Michael Pittman. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Second down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll look to throw. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
We are set for 4th and long. He'll look to throw. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
It is a huge roll of the dice. 2-point conversion to decide the Super Bowl. They'll run. This is for the lead. And he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime. But because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal, this is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
At their own 35-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. It's a short one, caught by Bowers. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Gino to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. And the Chargers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered.